There we go. So that I think is really cool. That right there, being able to add that little bit of a that's literally the like main reason that I'm trying this software. I hate it because A, I've never used it before, and I hate using things I'm not familiar with, and B, I don't like not having music in the background. I feel like streams. I'm not like super talkative. I feel like streams that don't have people that are constantly talking the entire time are really challenging to like pay attention to the whole time. You guys know from my videos I like to have constant movement and stuff like that. So if someone asks a question, I want to be able to do like this. Like I heard this rumor today. Bam. Oh. Hmm. But this was a hard thing for me to practice with because you can only put comments on the screen if you've got people commenting, and the only way to have people commenting is if you do a stream. So I wanted to be able to practice with that. Um, the phenom. Here we go. See, and that's awesome. I don't have to actually read the comment, and just say what it is. Is this Minecraft? That'd be a hard habit to break. But so the problem here also I came up with the getting to rounds 4, 5, 6, and 7 is that I literally still have to go in. I don't know how many of you guys are familiar with the Draft Network's tool here. I really like it, but it's a little bit glitchy, and you can't back up. So, like, if you accidentally pick something, you're stuck with it. You know what I mean? So that kind of sucks. Let me get a drink here. I've already got the old cotton mouth. I'm pretty sure I'm not supposed to do this. I think I just saw that recently on YouTube's guidelines or whatever, so don't tell on me. But guys, got to drink some liquids here. I wish I could make these a little bit bigger. All right. First off, any questions you guys want to get out? I've only got an hour. Sorry, because I got to play this dumb Madden game. But any questions for you guys? I'll throw them up on the screen while I'm trying to fill through these teams here. We'll get through as far as we can. Do we want to go linebacker for the Giants, or do you want me to try to change that to offensive tackle? I'll throw that out there too. Yeah, all those pictures too are coming up. See, I think that's so cool, man. Like I really can get down with this. Simmons is a top 5 pick. I agree that he's a top 5 pick talent wise, but does the league value him like that? See, I value him like that because I think a lot of the younger generation does. Because if you play Madden, man, there's nothing like a good linebacker. But here we go, Ethan. You better be a good source here. Oh, look at Mr. Lawrence here. Appreciate you, man. So the only difference is I know you can do that kind of stuff on some streams, but like super chats are awesome on here. I actually forgot to add my Streamlabs to this, but I don't want to. I don't want to have all these comments popping up, but I don't want to miss some too, and I don't want you guys to feel like you have to do a super chat just to come up on here. Yeah, this is Mommy Dolly. This is a pretty common feeling. So I could see that being a defensive tackle. That's about the highest that Derek Brown's going to go, but I would trade down if I was just going to do that. I would even accept like Miami's like weak offer here too if they wanted to. This pick I still don't agree with either, but for the sake of getting late into the draft, I'm just going to go with it. I've got my old draft here. Let me see. You guys can see this is the. These are all the picks that I had made so far. So this will give you a quick little recap on that mock draft 4, I think it was. Yeah, 4 with the 4 rounds. Let's see. Yeah, let's do this. One player. Oh, let's get out of here, Henry Wilson. I'm in a rebuild year. They stole my linebacker because I moved in positions. It was whack, but that's pretty cool that you see me on there. Cookie Boy's good, man. He's got some skills. I can't wait. I think I play him next year. But then back to that other question. A bust. A bust has got to be the guy I just had on here, man. Justin Herbert is definitely probably going to be has the biggest bust potential. A steal, I think Delpit's going to be a steal. I think that Rager's going to be a steal. Bond, if he drops, is going to be a steal. A guy I think could be a bust, and I'm not trying to hate on him again, Michael Pittman Jr. I've heard like he might go in the first round. I'm not sure if I would do that, but all right, we're going to roll through these. Where are we at? Derek Brown. No. Worse. Everybody's mock draft gets blown by pick 4. You're probably right on that one, man. Tua, a late steal for the Patriots. I highly doubt that because they'd have to pay a lot to get up there, and that's just not like them. If they went out of character like that and jumped all the way up, I'd be impressed, but I just don't know if I see that happening. This is an interesting pick, too, because it could go 2 different ways and really alter quite a bit of the draft afterwards. I think I had them go offensive tackle, but he's already gone. What do you guys think? Are we switching this up, or am I just doing rounds 1 through 7? Or starting at round 1 again? Did this last year. I said I was going to go through 7 rounds, and we started in the first round and barely made it through. Here we go. From the Dolphins fan, he doesn't want him. This has been such a funny pre-draft experience because of all the debate for the Dolphins, man. The Dolphins hold the key to this draft. Oh, Henry Wilson's back at it again. Just to let you know, Henry, last year, after my twins were born, I was like 2-3 or something like that. And I was like, man, I'm about to run the table, win the Super Bowl. I was just running my mouth. But then I actually ran the table and won the Super Bowl in that league. And the twins were only like 2 months old. So I was like barely getting any sleep. And I won the Super Bowl in that league. Restart from pick 1. Man. All right. Well, let's do this here then. Should I restart the draft? Go ahead. Hit restart the draft if you want me to start over and you guys influence all the picks, or just keep on rolling through and we'll just have like a casual conversation about the draft here. Schmay, he says that asking me if I think that Herbert's got the biggest bust potential because Love has no expectations. That's a big mouthful right there. I'm not comparing bust potential with Herbert to Love because I don't think that Love will go as high as Herbert. I think we usually tend to rank busts by how high they were taken. What do you think of the odds of the Eagles moving up? Pretty high. I think they want to be aggressive this year, and they've got a Super Bowl squad, or not a Super Bowl squad, I guess technically, but they've got a squad that can definitely make some moves. They won the division. Nobody's ever won, or people haven't won that division back to back for quite a while. So, restart, keep rolling. There's a lot of restarts, guys. Oh, cool! I got a thumbs down because we're gonna restart. All right. Let's do it. Let's just start over. I honestly, I haven't had enough time to spend this year to really get into the late rounds. Let's try to get through 2 rounds here. All right, so we all are on board with this. I'm sorry, green light. I see you, but won't get to the second round. We'll do. How about this? If this goes well, the first round is tomorrow, so it doesn't make sense to do all the late rounds. If this goes well, maybe I'll do like a daytime mock of the draft based on the next couple days. Like on Friday, I will do rounds 2 and 3 leading up to rounds 2 and 3, and then maybe on Saturday I can wake up really early, or Friday maybe we can just run through 2 to 7. Um, but yeah, Chase Young, everybody on board with that? Good. Here we go. Are we thinking Akuda? Are we thinking Derek Brown? Or we're thinking trade? I have the premium here, so if you guys want to mess around with trades, I'm down. Yeah, this was probably a good call. This is called the Draft Network. It's one of the cleanest looking draft mock draft machines, but it's not the most efficient. There's other ones like Pro Football Network. If anyone's ever heard of them before, I only heard of them because of the thing. And then Pro Football Focus has their own too. And then there's Fanspeak, but theirs isn't very good. Akuda. Everybody thinks Akuda, man. Only Lions fans seem to think that it's not going to be Akuda. So I think that we could end up being surprised here, but I'm going to stick with him. This one's pretty easy, I think. Now it's feeling pretty easy. Are we thinking right here trade, or was that a trade for the Lions? Ugh, trade. There we go. This is what we're thinking. I did this on a mock draft one time. What was that? The second or third one, I think. Trade to LA, huh? Wow. All right, let's try it. Team that will offer the trade. This is a terrible way to do it because of the fact that. So wait. You guys think that the Chargers are coming up here? Some of you think the Jaguars are coming here. No, you don't think the Jaguars are coming here, do you, Ethan? Do you think that they're going to come up and try to get Tua? You guys think that, or you think it's going to be Herbert? I really don't think anybody trades up for Herbert, but I could be wrong. They're going to have to give up their second, right? Or second or third. What do you guys think? Anybody said? Forgotten YouTuber wants to do the Dolphins, but they are not trading. Yeah, I'm going to go with not trading. I'm just going to give them. They're too scared. They're going to play it safe. They got Jason Garrett influencing them now too. I think that it's going to be teams are going to be really hesitant to trade because of all the technical issues. And I don't know if you guys heard about the official NFL mock draft. They run through and they do a dry run of this. They had an issue on the very first pick, so I think that they're going to be very hesitant to make moves and stuff. Here's one where I think that they really could draft an offensive lineman. Do we want to play with Herbert falling, or do we want to play it safe with Herbert? Give me Herbert or offensive tackle in the comment. You guys are saying Tua. I already picked Tua. You think Wills over Becton? I think if it's the Giants picking, yes, it's probably definitely going to be Wills. Oh, here we go. Bam. Wow. All of a sudden, see, this thing's got a little bit of a delay. Everybody's saying Herbert. There's a couple Wirfs in there. Herbert. All right, we'll stick with Herbert. I think that's going to be a tough one. Now, see, I think that Isaiah Simmons, but a lot of people are saying Derek Brown here to the Panthers. I don't think I've actually mocked Derek Brown there for a while, but who knows? They could take offensive tackle too. I don't know why I seem to discredit, but these top 4 picks here could be any of them could be the key for the Panthers here. We got Simmons, offensive tackle. I don't know. They've got as their top need here Simmons. Woo. All right, I'll go Simmons. I can definitely get down with that. It's crazy how versatile a lot of these top picks could be. Like a lot of times, I feel like the top 10's a little bit more. You kind of know what guys are looking for. This one's definitely got to be Wirfs or Brown, right? Or Wirfs or Thomas, I mean, or Brown. I've heard Brown, so one of the top 3. But I think it's got to be offensive tackle. But they could still go wide receiver, but it just seems like a waste of picks. This is actually, should we do the Falcons? Ooh, should we do a trade up for the Falcons here? Or should we wait and one more pick with the Jaguars? Have them jump up? Yeah, let's do that. Let's do Wirfs here. You guys want to do a Falcons trade up? Yeah, I think everybody was on board with that. Let's do the Falcons trading up for C.J. Henderson. What do you guys think? How much do they have to give up? 1, 2, and what do you guys think? 1, 2, and wow, they don't have a lot of picks, man. What are they? They're gonna have to mortgage the future, man. I didn't realize they had so few picks. This is true. And this, oh man, damn, this is true. Sorry, I didn't mean to put you up there. All right, let me see. 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Let's do 1, 2, 4. Let's see if they even accept that first of all. Like I said, this is the Draft Network. I'm not a huge fan of a lot of their stuff here. This doesn't seem to be working. You know what it is? Bet you I could redo and I'll be logged out because that's just what this site does. Yep. So I'm going to do this real quick. I don't want to screw this up, but I'm going to just, I can't do this whole first round with no trades. Come on, man. Like, that's no fun. All right. I bet you I'll be logged out. Watch. And then I'll have to restart the thing. That's the only reason it would make sense for me not to have trades on there. Yep. So there's they had this weird issue when I first got this. I couldn't even log in. Like every time I logged in, it would mess up. It would the screen would go white. So they still got some kinks to work out, but like I said, you guys know I like some visual aesthetics, and this is definitely one of the most visually appealing sites or draft sites that you're gonna find. So all right, there we go. Now this will work. But see how sensitive it is? It's real frustrating. You don't want to. I want to be able to adjust my picks. First of all, I like to see it, and then when I see it, and if I don't like it after I see it, then it's I want to be able to go back. But you have to literally restart. Nice. So they accepted 1, 2, and 4. I think that's pretty fair. I don't know about you guys, but all right. Now we think they're coming up here for NFL mock draft database. I'll have to check that out, man. We think it's for C.J. Henderson. Are we believing the rumors there, or do we think it's for Derek Brown? We've got Cameron here saying Derek Brown. Keyshawn, I might try that tonight or tomorrow and see what I like and see which ones. Wow, he thinks for Derek Brown, huh? You think that was too much? Well, they're gonna have to at least give up. They're moving up 8 picks. They're moving up from 16 into the top 10. Oh, man, this is tough. I feel like they might go. They might go Derek Brown too, man. Cornerback is deep, and defensive tackle is not nearly as deep. Brown, wow. Everybody says Brown. I'll go with that. I like that move. This has got to be Andrew Thomas then, right? Like everybody's on board with that. This is another trade down opportunity though. Do we think all the wide receivers are on the board? Do we want to do another trade now and do? This would be hilarious, but also really, really sad. So I hope that it does not get hacked and shut down. Do we want to see the Eagles trade up? Or who else? Who else could come up here for a wide receiver? Somebody's coming up. No wide receivers have been taken yet. Somebody's coming up for one of these wide receivers here. Broncos? I could see both of those moves happening. See, I want to try to do the Ezra. What's the clicking? All right, I'll get rid of that. That's every time somebody comments. Here you go. Every time somebody comments, it like does a little like click. So that was driving me a little bit nuts too. I'm glad you said something. Raiders trade up to jump the Jets. Is that what we think? Broncos. Who's got the most to give? That's probably the better. The Raiders have the most top-heavy firepower. I know that. Okay. I like this scenario with the AFC West teams trying to trade up. Who do you guys think can make the best offer? Eagles trade a 1 and a 3 and take Ruggs. A 1 and a 3 is about all it would take. It probably for the Raiders for sure. It might be a 1-3 and a late round pick for them. I could see the Broncos do have some ammo. I could see the Broncos doing it. Oh, let's get out of here then. Do Broncos. Oh, okay. All right, Broncos are 1 and what are we thinking? The late 3. We'll do the early 3. That's how they convinced them. The early 3. Let's see if they'll take it. Stay on the line. Ooh, they don't. Let's see if we do the middle 3. That's 3 rounders is pretty sweet. And a 5th. 19. Oh, you're talking about a different team? Who's 19? All right. The Browns have accepted. So the Browns are up here for what? Ruggs, right? Ruggs is going to end up being the first one. CeeDee Lamb. I don't think they're up here for CeeDee Lamb. They want somebody that can stretch the field. It's got to be either Judy or Ruggs. Judy to the Dolphins. I don't know about that. 1, 3, and nice. Okay, so you guys were down with that trade. I do wish that the comments updated on this a little bit faster. I'm going to go with Ruggs too. I think that Judy is tempting, but I think that Judy is actually going to fall more than people think. Let's see. Ruggs. Yeah, let's do Ruggs. I think they like Ruggs. All right. That means our Jets got lucky. There's a couple offensive tackles. Can they pass on Andrew Thomas? I don't know. Can they pass on Becton? I could see them taking Becton and not really caring about the whole. This is a testament I haven't seen very often. I did see a stat from a dude from PFF today that said he only had Ruggs only had what was it, 12 catches of 20+ yards. That's pretty wild. That's a little bit worrisome to be honest because I know Judy probably has way more than that. Are we thinking Judy here for the Jets? Judy over CeeDee Lamb for them? I feel like CeeDee Lamb's a better fit. for the Jets. Thomas. I think I got to go Thomas, man. Yeah, let's go safe here with them. I think they're kind of a wussy team. The New York guys, they're so afraid of the media ripping them apart there that they're gonna go safe. Raiders now have their choice. What are we thinking? Judy for the Raiders or CeeDee Lamb? I think they have done a lot of work on Lamb. Judy. Yeah. If you guys want, I really appreciate all these comments. This is awesome. If you guys can throw in the team, if you're one of the first ones to comment on the new team, so I can see which where the marker is, because this is like a little bit delayed for where I'm at. I'll say something and then like 20 seconds later, you guys will, like 30 seconds later, it's like a response. It's real delayed. All right, Lamb. And I don't want to keep you guys waiting. I don't want to do this like slow moving thing. I think Lamb's the fit there too. So 49ers, this is what they came up here for, right? They came up here for a wide receiver. So 49ers, Judy. Oakland, Judy. Oh man, sorry. Raiders. Judy to lose Vegas. Wow. All right. I'm gonna go with Judy here. I think that any of these three wide receiver spots are literally up for grabs. Like we have no idea which way these teams might be leaning. All right. I think that this fit right here, the Bucks and Becton, is like a real good fit. I don't know how you guys feel about that, but especially they got Gronk too. They got a full offense there now in Tampa. Sorry, that's just funny. I don't know why are you. I'm assuming you're a Bears fan, Hunter. Why would you be so sad? The Bears aren't getting Judy. I guess if you want to keep him out of the NFC, maybe. But Texans trade up yet? I don't know, man. I think they could trade into the late first, but I don't see them really doing much more than that. All right, yeah, Bucks Becton. That seems like a really good fit. Let's see. I guess the Eagles missed out, but they're probably content. I mean, they would like to trade up, but the other teams have a lot more to offer. Can Becton play right tackle? I'm sure he could, but what's the other guy? Big dude, Donovan Smith. I think that he'll end up shifting over to right if necessary. One of those guys can definitely play right. Becton might be better at right, to be honest. Let's see, at least initially. Are we thinking trade down again for the Browns? They missed out on their tackles, so or would they take what's his name, Ezra Cleveland right here? I bet you they would. I always think these comments are funny. I mean, it's new management there now, man. Andrew Barry's going to do what he needs to do. I think the Browns could trade down too, but are the Browns going to trade up for? Are the Eagles going to trade up to get a wide receiver here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 teams. Jaguars twice, I guess, could take one. They're not going to take one. They're probably not going to take one. They're not. I don't think the Eagles need to trade up anymore. I do like them trading. It does sound cute with the whole Andrew Barry thing, like because he was there last year. Um, but I don't know. Are we trading just to trade? Oh, I do like this. That's a good idea. I could see them getting aggressive if the cornerbacks stay on like that. But who are they going to trade up for? Other than are we trading just to trade? That's what I'm worried about. Ooh, what do we think about this move here? Yeah, this does make a lot of sense, but I feel like we're just trading to trade there. Cleveland, just do it. Just go for Cleveland. Ooh, man, you guys got some good trade scenarios. I like these. Um, I think that this might be the move, though. Oh, don't say that, man. I got grilled, and I actually have seen a lot of people in any kind of mocks or scenarios where people are giving the Eagles a linebacker. They get mad. What are we saying yes to? Cleveland? No, don't do it. All right, I'm going to do Cleveland. I think that this is what they feel comfortable doing, trading down just a little bit, picking something else up. I do think that the Eagles might be the move for them, and then they'll end up doing that at 21. We'll know in 24 hours, guys. 24 hours. This seems like a no-brainer here. That is high for Cleveland, man, but I think that's what they're gonna take him higher, regardless of where they take him. It's gonna be a lot higher than I think we originally expected, and who knows? You guys think McKinney here? I don't like McKinney this high. It's got to be. I think it's got to be C.J. Henderson. How about the Cowboys trading down? I'd like to try that scenario out. Who do we think could trade down for the Cowboys here? Seahawks. Jags just get Kinlaw instead. Maybe they got another pick coming up and he's still there. Cowboys could take Kinlaw too, though, I guess. No Cowboys trade scenarios. Cowboys could go linebacker. I hope not. Delpit? They're definitely not taking Delpit. I wish they would, but they're more into McKinney. I'd like to trade down and take McKinney, but I really hope not. Buttersticks, but could be right. If they have to keep pausing it because teams get the get like technical difficulties and whatnot, I could definitely see them having to pause the draft and take forever. The Pats don't need to trade up here because they're not taking a quarterback. They might. I guess they might need to because they're not. Ooh, should we do that? Should we get the Patriots to trade with the Cowboys? Everybody's favorite teams in the world. Let's see. Patriots. Who you got? A 1 and a what? Oh, they do have a ton of picks. I bet you the Cowboys bottom feeders would be more than willing to take the third of their 3 rounds. Third round picks. All right, we're thinking this. Ooh, the Vikings trading up for Jefferson. I can see them doing that with the Dolphins. Maybe not the Cowboys. Let's see if the Patriots will do this. Ooh. No. Let's see. 2 picks higher. All right, the Cowboys have traded back with the Patriots. And are we doing this? Are we giving the Jordan Love to the Patriots here? I love it. Let's do it. By love it, I mean I hate it, but it does make sense. Say it. Love, Chase on. I can see. I mean, it's all on the table here. The 7 would be nice. We're not gonna. That stuff's all technicalities, though. We're not even making it there. No, I love it. Here we go. Not the Pats. All right, let me get a Love or a Chase on for the Patriots here, real quick. Love, Chase on. Love, yeah, I think that makes the most sense. Just because you don't know if the Raiders are going to take them, and the Dolphins aren't going to trade them that pick there. So let's see. This made everyone sad. I'm sorry, man. I honestly, I don't think that they will do this because of the short year. It's going to be really hard to get a rookie quarterback ready in this like real awkward. I wouldn't want to start over with a rookie quarterback this year, but it does make sense in this trade scenario. They need a quarterback. I think Josh McDaniels has been promised that he'll have a hand in picking the future quarterback here at some point, and that's the only reason that he's did what he did to the Colts and has passed on so many other head coaching jobs. So let's see if You guys want somebody to trade? You want the Vikings here now? Yeah, I'm glad we did this. This was a good call, guys. This is more fun than rounds 4 and of all these guys that we don't really know. We have to Google and stuff. Chason or an offensive tackle or a trade down with the Vikings. That's what I've got on the table right now. What are you guys thinking? I could see this, and they go with Cam Newton. That would actually make a ton of sense. Cam Newton doesn't need a ton of work. You don't want him getting all beat up through preseasons and stuff. I'm getting a yes. Packers trade up. The Packers trade up for Jefferson stays on until 22. Nah, he's not making it past them. Eagles trade up for Jefferson. See, I feel like the Eagles don't need to trade up for Jefferson unless the Vikings offered something and they felt like they did. Is that really the best wide receiver we got? Yep. Probably the most complete. Let's do what we did earlier and see who's got the best to offer. I can see the Eagles offering something just to make sure they get their guy. Howie Roseman he's damn good at his job. So, oof, I forgot the Vikings do have a ton of picks though. It would take the first and a third probably, and they've got a first and their third is better, and it's only one pick behind. I don't see it in the Vikings to make the move though. That's the only problem. I don't see the Vikings doing that. I think they're too conservative of a team for that kind of stuff. Especially just for not for a wide receiver. I think that they believe they want to be a running team, and so I can totally see this happening. All right. Eagles are not getting Jefferson. Maybe. You don't think? I could see you. You know, this would make sense. I've given them a wide receiver a lot in the top 10. I think that they're going to regret passing on one for. I guess they traded back in this scenario, and this made too much sense here. So they got yeah. This is probably a good move. Now we've got the Raiders. Right, let's see what we got here with the Raiders. Kinlaw's still on the board somehow, so he might be a good move here. Kinlaw Raiders trade down. Whew. I don't even recognize this first down anymore. Trade down would be tough. Who's trying to get in front of the Jaguars, and what do the Jaguars now need? They need another wide receiver. What time is it? Yeah, I think that Kinlaw is probably the best. Let's go ahead and get him off the board. AJ Terrell. What did we have? Oh, yeah, we did have them go wide receiver first, but I don't know if they think that the corners is quite as big. And the Jaguars went cornerback there. Let's see. Yeah, that would have been that's just too much of a value pick. I do like the IJ Terrell mentions, and he seems pretty popular, and that could be the team that was hyping him up. Yeah, Hunter, I totally agree with you here. I think that if what might happen is that we get no trades up here, and teams are like, all right, this virtual stuff's not so bad. Like, we want the guys we want. Let's go and now make some moves. And I think that we could have this like concentrated selection of trades here. For the Jaguars, though, Kinlaw's gone. Yeah, I don't think that they need one quite this early. I think that Jalen Johnson is going to end up being a first-round pick, like real late. I think some team's going to like him. Chase on here? Or an offensive tackle. Josh Jones, Chase on. I could see them snagging Chase on here. That, man, Josh Allen and Chase on coming at you. That's pretty vicious. All right. So Dolphins got to go offensive tackle here now, right? Who are we liking here? It's got to be Josh Jones, right? This guy, although everyone's talking about Isaiah Wilson, this dude, man, look at the size of this man. I'm blocking it, of course, but you guys can see the 6'7", 340. It's crazy. McKinney? Ooh, we think they go safety over an offensive tackle? I'll show you one of my tricks here. This is one of the resources I use here for my mock drafts. Is Spot Track, whatever you want to call it. Come down here, I go to salaries by year. So it gives you like a depth chart and it gives you their contracts. I don't know if you guys can see this very well, but here we've got the secondary. I'll try to zoom in a little bit. So you can see, no, you guys can't see that. I'm blocking it. Sorry. But you can see who they've got here. They've got Rashad Jones still counting 15 mil in cap. His June 1st cut, though. Whew. RIP, man. Where are their safeties? They do need a safety. But, man, I feel like you can get another one later. Yeah, I got to go offensive tackle. There's too many offensive tackle needy teams right behind them. Vikings. They need a corner. They need wide receiver. I could see them totally neglecting wide receiver, to be honest. Especially with this pick. That site that I was just using is called Spotrac. Scroll up and show you the logo here. Of course, it won't let me, because I have it cut off to not show that spot. But yeah, SPOTRAC. Anything cap related, that's what I use. It's good, cool rumor to know. I could totally see this one coming up here too. Ooh, AJ Terrell, that is the move here. I forgot. Here we go. He's right here. That makes a lot of sense to me. I can get a refill here real quick, fellas. All right. Now we've got the Cowboys. Are we thinking safety here? Are we thinking YGM? We're thinking corner. We're thinking wide receiver, maybe even for the Cowboys. What did they trade down for? They traded down with something in mind. They felt comfortable that they could trade down here. What makes you say that? I'd love to know why you think he's not a scheme fit. I genuinely don't really know why that would be. I've seen them draft in the last couple of years. It seems like a variety of corners, so I don't really know. You guys are probably right. I hate this move. This is what it's totally what they're gonna do, and I hate it. Are we thinking linebacker here? We got to take a linebacker someday. Yeah, I think I've run out of trades here. Got about 10 more minutes here before I got to play this Madden game, and then I will be back tomorrow so we can recap what we do. Maybe I'll come back midway through the drafts, like towards the end, and we'll do round 2. Or you'll see me Friday right before the draft, and we'll run through rounds 2 and 3. This was a lot of fun. I appreciate you guys tuning in. How many people we got here? Damn, that's a lot. That's awesome. Shout out to you guys for watching. I'll try to get a little soundtrack going in the back. I'll mess around and try to make this a little fancier. I might even buy the legit version so I can get rid of the Ecamm Live watermark down at the bottom, but I wasn't sure if I wanted to do that. But I've really liked being able to post you guys' comments on here. Patrick Queen sounds like the move here. I like that move. I would agree with you here, Joseph. I had a guy ask me where he was on my top 10 wide receivers video today. I was like, man, some people just don't even watch. They just come straight to the comments to complain. All right. Vikings. Are we going wide receiver here now? Are we going? This would be a good move for them. YGM for the. Oh, why is the title? I'm sorry, man. It's because we got on and we changed it. To be honest, let's take that off. Whoop. I know I'm a big fat liar. We're gonna hit rounds 4, 5, 6, and 7. See, so Jordan, is there a way for me to do this? I have OBS. I promise. It's just too plain and boring for me. I literally I want to be able to do this, and I would use Streamlabs, but I have a Mac, so I can't. They don't support Mac like that. And I want to be able to select the ones. Like I love all the comments. I see that thumbs down. I see you. I don't know why they added that feature. There's like a little thumbs down that comes scrolling down the screen when someone hits thumbs down, and then the thumbs up floats up like. All right, YGM here. I like that move. I think that makes the most sense. Mims? Oh, I was gonna say there's a lot of Mims. It's all you, Nike Special. I see you. Stop spamming. Mims. We got the Vikings fans saying Mims. Let's do Mims. I got you. All right. Are we thinking? We've got the quarterback and the offensive tackle. I love it. Surprise everyone in double. Dude, I would not be shocked honestly, but I like they got a couple of Texas corners there. I can't remember their names now. One dude is the 6'3" guy from Texas. I think he went in the supplemental draft. Yo, I heard a rumor, guys, that the supplemental draft is going to have a ton of entrants this year. Everybody that is capable. Wow, okay. I see you guys double smacking that dislike button because I bring it up. Tight, real cool. You guys aren't invited to the rounds 2 and 3 tomorrow. How about that? Or Friday, whenever it is. Let's see here. Delpit of Chin. I appreciate that feedback, Jordan. Holton Hill, there we go. Thank you. That was the man. What's the other dude? He only just came out. He was like a 7th round pick for them. Miami goes running back. I just don't see it running back. Higgins, Ruiz. Oh, I kind of like the idea of surprising them with Ruiz here. Higgins, wow. I'm gonna go with Ruiz. I like that. I think he's gonna go higher than people think. All right. Oh, they didn't. That's right. We left him on the board. So I think that for the Seahawks, YGM makes the most sense. But does that make the most sense to them? Are we going to trade? Should we just do a trade for the last trade? Do the Seahawks. Have them trade completely out of the draft. Maybe the 49ers. No, not the 49ers. Maybe the Colts trade up here. Or who would trade up right here? Let's do one more trade. We can not trade the Seahawks pick. If you guys saw my video yesterday, check out the Seahawks section. I read this crazy stat. Let's have them trade with the Titans because the Titans could come up, and not for. I'm basing this off of a video I posted yesterday, not for YGM. So maybe he can still fall to them past the Ravens. But let's see, a 1st and a 5 and a 7. They're not dropping that far. They're only dropping 2 picks, so maybe even 7 is too much. What do you guys think? The Seahawks and the Packers, I just can't see them trading. I don't know. I can't see. Although the Seahawks, they trade with everybody though, so maybe they don't care. And the Chiefs, I don't see. I see the Chiefs trading down, if anything. Titans want a corner. Let's do it. Let's see if they want it. Here we go. I swear, TV, this is your fault if everybody gets mad. Yeah, y'all are some trolls, man. That that I gotta cover that up. That unlike button is not cool. It went from like 4 to like 11, and now it's back to 5. Y'all are a trip. All right, so they traded up for. I swear, TV, I'm going with your word on this. Do the Titans like Jalen Johnson? I did say that I think he could probably. But would they have jumped the Ravens for him? Maybe. Ravens are getting a little bit up there in age at cornerback. Let's see. Ooh, or Delpit? Do they need a safety? Y'all are trip. Yeah, I got to be able to turn that thumbs down thing off, man. That's crazy. That was super funny, though, man. Here we go. I'm going to try to position this so you can see all of the guys I see. I'm surprised this guy's still kicking as long as he has been. They definitely do need a corner for the future. I wasn't sure if they were going to go for that here now. I don't see them going pass rush just because the Clowney situation, man. I can't believe, if you haven't seen that, it was in my video that I posted yesterday. They have to wait until Monday, and Clowney's contract won't count against their compensatory picks for next year, so they'll probably get a third-round pick for waiting until after the draft, and it's just like, it's insane. Yeah. All right, let's do cornerback for them. I think that going off of I Swear TV. This one, yeah, this one's linebacker. Where's he at? Boom, done. That's an easy one. So they trade down, still get their mans, and then what are we thinking here for the Packers? Wilson. You think? Oh, this would have been a good move too. They could have come up here for an offensive lineman for sure. Where's my? Here we go. Excuse me, guys. I'm gonna get my other TV here ready for this Madden game in a little bit. You guys can watch me lose on Twitch. I'm having a terrible season. Oh, there we go. Whole video demonetized. Delpit. I don't think that they need a safety though, do they? No, they've got Amos and Savage. They definitely don't need a safety in Green Bay. That would be a good value pick, but you guys are saying Rager? I like Rager here. Yeah, they definitely don't need a safety. They're set there. Let's go with what did we just say? Rager, yeah. I like that move. Packers choose to recover. Yeah, they need to recover from that spanking they got in San Francisco. Yeah, put some reference to that. All right. Cornerback here for them. 49ers. Ayuk. Higgins. We're thinking 49ers. 49ers don't go Ayuk. Who'd they get earlier? They got Judy. Well, these are probably all picks for the Packers still. A lot of people said Ayuk for the Packers, but y'all weren't quick enough, and we went with Rager. I could see Ayuk being more of their kind of guy because they obviously like big wide receivers up there, and Ayuk's definitely got some size on him. Not that much. I thought he was like 6'1" at least. 600, 201. Yeah. This dude, I'm telling you, Rager's solid, man.
What can I do for you?
Siri, nobody's talking to you. All right. Diggs. Diggs makes a lot of sense. This is probably his floor here. Trade down? Maybe. I can see that happening in real life, but who are you guys thinking that they trade down with? Trade to Miami? Who's Miami coming up for, though? I was just kidding because I had about 3 seconds of Madden soundtrack pop up, and before I could mute it. Gladney here? Gladney's not that kind of guy. Gladney is tiny. Oh, he's 6 foot, but he's 183. He's not the guy that they want. Greg, you just wanted to hear your text pop up, but I appreciate the kind words. 49ers re-signed Ward. I like that move. John Yamamoto. It's a tight last name. Austin Jackson. 49ers trade up to the Colts. So I love these trade ideas, but give me a reason why they're trading up. Give me a reason why. Like, those are sweet trade scenarios, but I don't feel like they like, I don't see a team trading up for a running back unless they're like right in here. I could see Miami, but they're right there. Like, they're gonna get a guy that they feel pretty good about. I feel you. We're doing the trade down. What is the Rams? Are definitely not trading. I don't believe in trading with division rivals that often, and especially not this high up. Nobody's convincing me else. If you guys are the GMs and I'm 49ers GM here, I've not been swayed. Not been swayed to give up the guy that I feel pretty comfortable with right here. Epinesa? Nah, he doesn't fit their scheme. Oh, the Dolphins trading down up for Epinesa? Let's see. But do the Dolphins think that do they think that they're going to lose this guy in the? Wow, they do need some draft capital. Whoa, they definitely are trading down. I didn't realize it was that bare. Goodness. Let's see. What do the Colts have? All right, so the Colts need to believe that one of these two teams is going to take their guy. Right? I don't see either of these teams taking a wide receiver. They got Judy. They need a corner. The 49ers could use a corner, or the Colts could use a corner also, but Hurts? I think it's a little early for Hurts. Ooh, the Giants could trade up for a wide receiver, but they are they're soft. They're not trading up. This is tough. They're gonna have some weird options here. Lions trade up to get in front of the Colts, but for what? I see cornerback, wide receiver here. I see pass rusher probably here. I see cornerback. Long snapper at 31. I mean, it would be a surprising pick. Oh, here we go. Mitch May, I like that. Yeah, that does make sense. Chargers up for Isaiah Wilson. Boom, sold. That's what I like. That's a good scenario. Ooh, they don't have much capital either, though, man. Ooh, just take Delpit. Bears trade up for Delpit. Man, let me see the Chargers again. Woof. Can they do that when they? I guess they do have a really good roster, but the Bears don't have much either, do they? Yeah. I mean, it's better, but they're pretty depleted here, 3 and 4. Ooh, Texans, they're in a better position now, but they just traded for Brandon Cooks. Chiefs don't have any either. I know both of these. I think 30 and 31 could both get 32 and 31 could both get traded. Yeah, they're broke too. Could the Lions trade up with the 49ers to get Epinesa? Or, yeah, I think, what do you guys think about that? I am still in the, this is hard stuff, man. I'm definitely still in the 49ers pick. You can't get this wrong. How about this scenario? The Lions moving up here to get Epinesa, but that means they think that the Chiefs are going to get Epinesa. Broncos. Yeah, I don't know what the hate on Brian O'Neill was, man. Jags trade up for a corner. We gave them a corner. They got C.J. Henderson. See the Giants. Let's try the Giants. Let's see what they got. I can see them moving up for their offensive. Yeah, let's do the Giants here. Isaiah Wilson. That made a lot of sense. They've been rumored to want to be able to move up. Are they moving down? Was that 5 picks for a 4th rounder? And a 7th? Let's try that. 1, 2, 4, and 7 for a 1. Yes. Did I give up too much? Let me know. I feel like that's about equal there, just from eyeballing it. If they had more to trade up with, I would have definitely made that move. But their cupboard was pretty bare. If they're starting over with a rookie quarterback, they're going to want a nice big draft class to surround him with. It's all good, Max. Let's see. So then last pick here, let's go one more trade down. Let's not make that one take as long as the 49ers one. I think with them being an AFC team, I'm more open to that being an NFC team here that we were referring to. But who are the Bengals taking? The Bengals are probably going offensive line, right? The Colts are probably going running wide receiver or corner. They actually have a high need for a wide receiver too. I don't know. Let me check. Let me show you guys this situation here. I've actually meant to put some of these screenshots here in my my videos, but I don't know why they always get left out. All right, look at this. Look at this wide receiver situation. Let me scroll it down. Look at this. Everybody expires after this year. Everybody. This is crazy. Dude, I just don't believe in running backs, man. Especially not this year. Oh, that's my bad. This is hard to do. This is, he's more of a guard, sorry. I don't think that he's an offensive tackle in the NFL. Let's go look. I might have screwed that up, but so I said we need an undo button on this site. You're right. You're right. I forgot about Zeitler. But hey, maybe he can't. Maybe we'll find somebody. This tackle situation is bleak, so They could use 2 tackles. Let's see. And people do project Wills as a potential left tackle. We'll see. We'll see. But that was an oversight. I probably should have not gone back-to-back tackles in the first round. But hey, Falcons did something similar. Taking Isaiah, dude. That's what I'm saying, man. Like, you're gonna be able to get another offensive tackle that's pretty good right around this area. Like, there's no reason for you to miss out on a guy like Isaiah Simmons. It's gonna be just awesome. What is this feed on deck, man? What is the feed on deck? I don't know. Stop spamming it. You're lucky they won't let me mute you from right here. Y'all about to make me just take a running back. Chiefs take a corner. Let's do that. All right, let's do that real quick. Let's go look at the Chiefs cornerbacks just to feel good about passing up on a potential trade down. Yeah, this is a good call. Boy, I'm gonna have to get a admin in here. All right. Yeah, they do need a corner pretty bad. Where is? Let's do that. Don't make me do this, man. Yeah, Jalen Johnson was already picked. Are we thinking Gladney? Is he their kind of guy? Calling help now. I'm about to ban the dude. Like, that's just annoying, bro. All right. Feet on deck. Come on, man. Like, that just doesn't even make any sense. Probably Google that later. Christian Fulton? I like that. I don't think he should have fallen this far in the first place, to be honest. Where even is he? There we go. All right, guys. They won't even let me finish it because I did 2 rounds. That's annoying. All right. What do you guys think? I think the only screw up was the Giants' oversight. But to be honest, those could be their 2 starting tackles pretty early on. Can you guys see the bottom? Nope. That's all we can do, I guess. All right. Well, obviously we went Burrow first, but let's zoom in here. Probably just move me out of the way. I'm just off completely. All right. What are you guys thinking? What are the changes? What are the major disagreements that you have? Let me know real quick. And this was fun. I will probably pay the cost for this program here because I enjoyed the ability to throw you guys' comments on the screen like that so easily. Yeah, that was an oversight on my part. I don't know why I made such an effort to show you who pick number 1 was. But yeah, we had some pretty fun trades. That was a good time. I enjoyed that. I think what was the first trade we made? This one, right? Oh no, sorry. This is the one that kind of set up everybody. Like, basically after that, it really just completely warped the whole rest of the draft because everybody was kind of adjusting to the fact that they came up, didn't get a corner. They came up, got their wide receiver. I think it looks pretty good. Cool. Appreciate it, Jukebox. Chances of Steelers trading up. I can show you their real quick before I go. Whoa. Somebody take this man up on that bet. Let's see. What were the Steelers? What do they have to offer? I don't know, man. I don't know. I think the Steelers are probably going to have to sit tight. You could post it on there for the Bryce Hall shout out. Colts could trade up for Jefferson. They could, but I think Jefferson might go earlier than we think. They've got some good amount of picks here. Ooh. See, I wish that I could find John. This is such cool information because I know all of the information about with like the Cowboys and stuff because I pay super close attention to them like a fan would and like listen to all the stuff and I listen to other ones but I don't listen. I don't like have like beat reporters for other teams like notifications coming to my phone for Twitter and stuff like that. So like those are good. That's good information. I always say the beat reporters are if they're a good organization or a decent organization, like they know who the team is taking because they get fed information from other people. They all work in the same facility and stuff. Maybe not the beat reporters that are for ESPN and stuff, but like the team reporters and stuff that work for the actual like website. Those dudes, they all know who they're taking. So pay close attention to them if you want some heads up. But this was fun. Appreciate you guys coming. Hit the like button or the dislike button, whichever one you're in the mood for before you go. And Jacob, we're gonna have a competition on that maybe one day. And yeah, I will either be back tomorrow after the draft, um, or maybe in the end. You suck, Greg. And I'll be back either towards the end of the draft, and we can maybe run through round two and just like it depends. If the draft is like insane, I'll probably want to come back on here and just mess around because this was a lot of fun. But if it's whack or the draft is like taking 5 hours, like that somebody mentioned earlier, then I think that I will wait until Friday, and then Friday maybe around like 1 or 2 p.m. Eastern time, I'll come back on here and we will do another mock draft for rounds 2 and 3, and yeah, we'll go from there. But I appreciate you guys coming in. This was a lot of fun, and I will see you guys all tomorrow or Friday, man. Happy NFL Draft Day, guys. I'm excited. Let's do this.